on.
Oh, I am loving that. Gee, I wonder who made it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fans of all ages, yes, it is the trifecta, the trios champions that you see here before you today. And we are all wearing baseball caps. That was not planned. I am the de facto leader, Ryan O'Regan, the realer deal. With me below is the sniper, Kyle Krieger. And with us now this week, as opposed to last week, Kyle, we didn't come up with a nickname for Davion, did we?
No, we have not. Got any
Okay.
ideas or suggestions?
I got something.
Okay, what's your suggestion?
The dawn of a new era.
Too long.
Daylight Day?
No. Oh, I got it. Davion, get that Boosie. Just get that right in the middle.
Nah. We got it.
Dude, I think that's brilliant. What do you think, Kyle?
I think we need to take some suggestions throughout the show for a nickname. That's what I think.
Okay.
No one's gonna sue us. We don't make enough money for that to be an issue. By the way, I do want to give shout out to Global Genius for Crunch Time. That's the music track that I was able to use for that intro, which was free on my app, so it's free use. So can't blame me for that. I made my check marks on that.
The awesome sauce.
Don't say sauce when doing this, please. No.
Awesome sauce.
Oh, stop it.
The boss of the awesome sauce.
All right. So, yes, we are back with another episode of Jabronis United, Stream Punk Compact's one and only wrestling show. We're going to take it a little easy today. Obviously, we do know that there's been a few things going on in the world of wrestling, but we do have lead up to one of the biggest events of the year, one of the big four in the eyes of the WWE. In fact, the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. And we will be doing our predictions on the matches that are going to be coming up this Saturday, which unfortunately I won't even be able to watch because I have bartending duty, so I have to work. I know, I'm a terrible fan.
Any way you could get it on the TV there?
Yeah.
It depends on whether or not the hosts are showing the television. It's a private party. Which, speaking of private party, we will be talking about AEW's 200th Dynamite later on after the 10 o'clock hour. So we will get to that. But first, gentlemen, yes, we do have to talk SummerSlam. Now, I do find it a little interesting that they've gone ahead and changed the logo for SummerSlam this year, and that they went with something a little bit more, shall we say, Detroit-esque. I do like the look that we have here.
Yeah.
I think it's easy to say that... let me put us to the side here. That's a little bit better. There we go. I do like the look of it. What do you guys think of like the Shelby Cobra sort of SummerSlam look, that instead of the, big giant star California feel that we've gotten before?
It feels like an older style logo. Like, I remember the old SummerSlam logo in my opinion, I think looks similar to this, but had like the gold text. Right. So you know what? I have no problem paying homage to classic logos.
Right.
All right, I can see that.
And not only that, I think because it's in Detroit Lions
going, yeah,
it fits.
It does.
Well, plus Detroit, Motor City, again, that car feels to it. I mean, obviously that's probably the big influence because Lord knows Detroit needs money. So hopefully this is a nice little pipeline of tourist cash that's going to go to the city.
Hmm.
And who knows if you can maybe get like John Cena to show up or something. I mean, he was always a big card guy. He's in Fast franchise. Maybe he does a pop up.
When they can go beat up John Cena?
No. I earned a lot of respect. I had to give John Cena the utmost respect
Why?
because he's doing a lot.
Sorry, I don't mean to sound facetious when I say that, but
He does do a lot.
He does a lot, and he's being relevant, and to the point where people are respecting him and liking him now. But
yeah, that's all great and good, but
He does a lot of good things for the kiddies.
exactly. But,
yeah, like lose in front of them at WrestleMania.
That was
That really
amazing.
perked up the kids a lot.
But let's talk about the LWO. Are they going to bring in the NWO? Are we going to have an NWO faction coming?
Why would they bring in
No.
the NWO?
I don't think so because you don't have Razor Ramon anymore. You don't have Scott Hall. So it's like NWO.
Too many people missing.
Yeah, it's NWO is. You might get Hollywood Hogan, but
why would you want him?
Exactly. So it's like, yeah, as cool as it would be, I don't think so. Mainly because you don't have Scott Hall anymore. Rest in peace. So
yeah, okay.
So it's a shame. The BWO, on the other hand.
BWO, really? No, what? Blue World Order. No? I used to be called Blue Meanie at a former job of mine. All right, I take that a little personally, considering my girth. But anyway, let's start off with the matches real quick, and we're starting off with pretty much the newest addition to SummerSlam. They don't normally do these. It's a battle royal sponsored by Slim Jim. Oh yeah, step into a Slim Jim.
Oh yeah.
Wait, let's do it correctly. Oh yeah.
I still think mine was better.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, Kyle's kind of sounds like his is like, Macho Man doing Bonesaw from Spider-Man. It's like,
Bonesaw is ready.
But Davion definitely sounds like a guy trying to do Macho Man, but it's like a little too perky.
Oh yeah. Macho.
Oh yeah.
Savage.
Davion, the cream always rises to the top, and you are just the coffee underneath the cream. So
I'll tell you, brother. I'll tell you, brother.
Okay.
I'll tell you, brother.
Seriousness. Now, for the Battle Royal, not all the names have been stated for it.
Right.
But we have gotten some people like Shinsuke, Tommaso Ciampa.
Mm-hmm.
I think the most notable thing is LA Knight's going to be in this. And considering how they have been pushing him or have been trying to push him, does it feel like a no-brainer that LA Knight's going to win this?
Oh! Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
No. You're still not doing it right now. You gotta go, yeah!
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 Yeah! There we go.
Yeah!
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 Yeah! Okay.
We're on full.
But do we think he's winning?
He has to, because the thing about it is, it's so much momentum that he needs, and he's a very relevant.
Oh, even JT doesn't like Dace's version.
I think that was for the Macho Man.
Either way, I'm still working with it.
Yeah, but I think pretty much the issue is trying to push LA Knight into the main roster because he has the look, he has the charisma.
Yeah.
He got that combination of and don't give me if you think I'm wrong about this, whatever. It feels like The Rock and Stone Cold had a baby and it's LA Knight.
I mean, that's a weird conception, but yeah, I'm sure I could see that.
And I really think if they push him right, he could be the next big thing.
Well, that's obviously, I think, what they're going for. He's got that tweener heat, where it's like, some people don't like him because he is obnoxious, but he also has that charisma, he has the athleticism, he's gained the appeal of the universe, which, God forbid, you be somebody that gets your own act going, a la Zack Ryder, but I think Triple H in charge, he's going ahead and he's flying with it. He was one of those people that picked up LA Knight for NXT. Vince got his hands into him and tried to make him Max Dupree, and that did not work.
It really
He reverted. That, like, the simple fact that he just like, you know what? Enough of this Max Dupree stuff. I'm a LA Knight. Screw it.
I think that was the smartest thing ever, especially to adjust your name, because it felt like, was it Max Dupree was forced?
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It was forced on the audience. It was forced on LA Knight.
Like Shorty G or the Viking Experience.
Or Dewdrop. Dewdrop even went ahead on camera and like changed her name again once Vince was around, and like,
she absolutely should.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a weird reference because that's you know.
What am I missing? What?
All right, so in other news,
wait. What am I missing? What am I missing about the Dewdrop thing?
It's a sex reference, bro.
Say what now?
It's a sex reference, man.
I'm sorry. Dewdrop is a sex reference?
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't know that, Kyle.
I'm surprised you both do know this. Wait, hold on. No, okay. Okay. Let me try to conceptualize this.
Okay. And get the train of thought back on the tracks.
Yeah.
Well, no, now you got me thinking here, and it's like, I've never thought about this. I was like,
that's just like the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Well, okay, 5-knuckle shuffle, I understand that. And considering that's more like, Urban Dictionary sort of reference in itself. But a dewdrop? Yeah. Like, I know dew, like morning dew, like on a flower or something, and I thought like, dewdrop was like, those pellets of water that are on. Oh, I get it now.
Well, we've gone far off the rails already.
Wow.
We done dropped off the train of thought here.
Well, that's gonna be a clip.
Oh, I get it now.
Anyway, moving back into the world of wrestling.
Experience the Vikings live.
Wow. Okay. So we're all in agreement. LA Knight's probably got this Battle Royal in bag.
He is the money line. I'd say, could they throw a little swerve in there or have him jump into a story arc by someone coming in and ruining things for him? Absolutely. But money line, if it's all straight up, he is the current front runner.
Right.
All right. Fair enough. Let's move on to the next one here. Why is this a thing?
Well, at least it's because he's a marquee and Ricochet is entertaining.
And they need someone to feed him to, I guess.
Exactly, and I think
okay.
It hurts me.
Well, no. Dave. Let me just point out the elephant in the room here.
Mm-hmm.
For as much as people want to hate on Logan Paul,
right,
and with just cause, as far as being a competitor in the WWE, he oddly fits better here than he does in the world of boxing.
Yeah.
He has shown that he has the athleticism. He has shown that he has the character, whether you like him or hate him, he still has the mic skills and the persona on screen in the ring to be a draw. And I can almost understand why you use somebody like Ricochet. Right now, he's been in higher profile matches with higher profile wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And while he's been able to show his stuff, he has lost.
Yeah.
Now, you give someone a proper worker like Ricochet, someone who possibly is the only person on the roster who can do what he does. And it almost is a perfect fit for someone like Logan Paul because regardless of whatever Logan does, whether it's good, bad, or he flops, Ricochet will be able to cover the bases.
Right.
Now, the question of this is, does Logan finally come out with a win? Because if memory serves, Logan hasn't had a proper pay-per-view or premium live event win since he teamed with The Miz.
I think he will. In regards to this match, Ricochet usually gets fed to someone because of just the sheer matches that he can put on. He will always look good, regardless of win or lose. Right. And we already know that Vince, for some reason, never wants to book the guy high, so he's basically being fed to Logan Paul.
Right. And I'm going to agree with Kai on this one because it hurts me so much to say this.
In a logical world, Ricochet should win. However...
Right. But we are not in a logical world, obviously.
Exactly when you got Vince in charge. Logan Paul is going to win. That was hard to
win. Are you okay there, Day? It's like I wasn't sure if you were trying to go Super Saiyan or if you were like trying to like squeak one out. You know,
I think he had a stroke.
Yeah, like the fact that both your eyes are still looking in the same direction, I'm surprised.
Have you seen Fairly Odd Parents?
Yes.
In a while.
So that's
for a while.
That was the teacher a moment.
Okay.
Fairly Odd Parents!
Yeah, just don't scream fairies, fine.
I'm not.
That we could get sued for.
I'm not going to scream fairies, but I'm going to say he is going to win Logan Paul. That's why I said
enough.
Logan Paul going to win.
Not trying to give Day a heart attack here. And you know what? If Logan does win at SummerSlam, fine. It's not for a belt. It's not anyone too high profile. And
they had him lose.
When was the last time Ricochet got like this kind of marquee treatment at a pay-per-view?
And honestly, this should be a launching point for him. No pun intended. But
right. I want this
match. Yeah.
I want this match to be like Bad Bunny and Damian Priest was.
That was
good.
High profile.
That was a good match.
It was, and it elevated Priest more so than it showed off Bad Bunny.
The question is, will there be a giant padded energy drink at the side of the ring this time?
I doubt it.
Considering the lawsuits that have been happening, I don't think Prime is going to show up at all. Be lucky he's still going to have his diamond-crusted Pokemon card on his ring as a necklace.
Right.
He'll use that as a weapon.
How he hasn't yet?
Choke him out with the chain and the card.
Dude, why he doesn't have a move called I Choose You and just like, face palm someone in the head? I'm like,
I choose you and he bites
you. I can see him utilizing that thing during this match.
The fact that he hasn't is the surprise part. He should have.
Honestly, I think it costs too much money. If they do, it'll be a replica, certainly. They won't use the actual thing. No.
But I mean, that's pretty much like his signal. Like, and he's calling himself the Maverick, which
he just starts throwing energy drink cans at them.
Yeah, no, he's got to have like a certain logo, a certain label, a certain like iconic presence for the wrestling ring, as opposed to just wearing basically the same blue or yellow outfit every time, which frankly looks like he just like took duct tape and strapped it together to make an outfit.
Well, he looks like a creator wrestler.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah. Now, if only you could delete him. But moving on from that guy.
Ooh, that was a close one. Ooh, that actually hurt. Now that's
this
a match
match.
I want to see. This is a match that everybody wants to see.
Well, I think we want to see it simply because this is probably going to be like the most hardcore match that we've seen either of these ladies in some time, especially since it's going to be under mixed martial arts rules.
Right.
I
Now,
have a feeling that will it actually be MMA?
I understand where you're going with that. I understand. You know, the WWE has not exactly been the best at going ahead and taking foreign sports elements and incorporating it into the wrestling ring. We've all seen what happened with the Brawl for All. We've all seen what happened with Big Show versus.
Don't bring that up, please, God. Don't.
They haven't really had a good MMA type match since Ken Shamrock.
Yeah.
Yes, fair.
But don't bring up the Big Show versus Mayweather.
Oh, I wasn't bringing up Mayweather. I was talking about when he was doing the
He
sumo.
actually punches him out.
No, that
remember
was
when Big Show had the diaper on and he was working with the sumo dude in the ring?
That wasn't bad because if you understand the culture, it wasn't bad.
Okay, but how many American fans in that auditorium understood the culture?
I will say I did not need to see Big Show in that garb.
Nobody does. It's bad enough I've seen the man in tighty whities on film in a movie.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Knucklehead was not great. But as far as Ronda and Shayna going, like Shayna's definitely taking this.
No, I agree. I think they need Shayna to turn a little bit back to what she was in NXT days. I do think Shayna's going to win, but it's going to take the NXT Shayna to win it.
True. She has been a little hand-tied, I would say, as far as her in-ring competition. Even back when they were trying to build her up as, like, a badass. Like, remember when she was, like, biting Becky Lynch?
Right.
Yeah, that obviously didn't go well. So, Vampire Shayna, no.
NXT Shayna works.
Yeah, and it really worked back when she was, like, the leader and she had, like, other people with her, like Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke, you know, other MMA aficionados.
Right.
I mean, I would eventually like to see Shayna and Sonya Deville working together, considering they both have the background. Although, what that means for Chelsea Green, I have no idea, nor do I care. But we all know that Ronda is going to be taking some time off, and probably best so, because this second run of hers has not lived up to her inaugural WWE run.
I think people were just, it's like they got tired of her quick on her first run, and then like the whole big comeback just did not catch.
Right.
It's like people don't really, she's still not really that good on the mic. Her in-ring, like,
got better.
Yes, it has gotten better, and it's like if it was an actual fight, she'd still kick your ass.
Right.
But when it comes to fake fighting, it's like you could tell that she is pulling any punch. It's like you could still, she is still very rough around the edges.
Yeah, there's been a couple of kicks that have like not connected.
Yeah,
and there's been, like, some tie-ups that honestly, you know she's not like, putting it all in.
Yeah, and like I said, same thing with the first one. People just didn't really care about her to begin with. And now that even though she's not in like the main title picture, she's not being backed by Triple H at like in the ring. It's like, like her fire kind of has gone out,
right?
In terms of draw ability, it's like, yeah, she has the name, but with with how she went out in MMA, people remember that more than her runs here,
right?
But
there's still a meme of it, I think.
Absolutely, and just how much of a fit she threw after she lost a couple times. Yeah, it was not a lot. It's it was a bad, very unfortunately bad look on her, and when she came in, it came into to a bunch of hype, but it didn't sustain. She left for a while, out of people's minds. So and now she's back, and it's like, so what? Honestly, it's like I would rather watch Baszler.
Yeah,
absolutely. And it's just, yeah, she doesn't have the draw that she once did.
The problem with Ronda is that you have to treat someone with her name recognizability and someone with her physicality as somebody who's a Brock Lesnar type. She
Yes,
should
but
just come in every
she
so
needs a manager.
often, run roughshod, find someone who can actually go toe to toe with her, and do that for like a little while. But they started treating her like a regular competitor and just running through everybody, and the fact that she didn't even get up to like the championship level without like losing to Liv Morgan,
Yeah.
which again, no justice done to Liv Morgan. I hate to say it.
Yeah, no, absolutely no. It was garbage what happened to her.
Yeah. And the fact that that's how she got the belt back, and it's
yeah, no.
I think that soured a lot of people too. Putting her up against Liv, it was like David and Goliath, except David didn't have a slingshot.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's like it was basically like it felt like a Vince booking.
Yeah,
just basically it's like, this is his chosen one. They're gonna be booked to the moon, whether the crowd likes it or not.
Hopefully, since Shayna is an NXT girl, she will get the backing of Triple H. This will hopefully propel her into maybe some program with whoever's going to have a championship at some point. I would like to see Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley, but I wouldn't be against her against Charlotte either.
Oh, please not Charlotte,
dude. We all know what happened with like Ronda Rousey and Charlotte. Too. Give it to Shayna. Let's see what Shayna can do when she's been there long enough and she's got more of an axe to grind.
Well, but here's the thing: is like I said, I'd rather watch Shayna. I'd rather not watch more more of the same old stuff from Charlotte. It's like with Rousey. You know what you're gonna get. It's like Rousey and Charlotte can just scoot on off. Give us someone who's a lot better in the ring. Like, it's good that Baszler's involved because she's good in the ring, but book it so that she's against someone else who will draw. Charlotte is just, it's like.
And hopefully after this match, both of them can stop with the eye makeup because it just help.
Well, Shayna's not, so.
But it looks like bad Legion of Doom makeup. It's like it's unnecessary.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the next one.
This is another match that everybody's waiting for.
Speaking of how you're supposed to treat people.
Well, I'm still annoyed about the result at WrestleMania with Cody.
Ooh.
I'm still annoyed about that one.
What, the one where he beat him?
No, the one where, the one where they basically built Cody all the way up, only to have him just LOL Reigns wins. So and then it's like, yeah, we're gonna throw you into a feud with Lesnar. Have fun.
I want this.
Yeah. Because that pissed me off. I'm not going to lie. Because it was like we all anticipated on Cody Rhodes winning the title. I think that would have been a huge breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
And Reigns could just basically take his little breaks and probably be a part-timer. But no, they want to keep the belt on Roman and make Cody.
LOL Reigns wins.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're really making Cody work for this, and maybe more so than he should.
But how can he cure? But how can Cody cure racism with this?
I'm sorry, what? Wait, how is Cody possibly helping racism?
He's going cure racism.
Explain this.
It's a meme. It's like, because trying to remember the exact thing, but it basically became a meme. It's like, like Cody cut there was like how he ended racism or something like that, and
somebody find this.
It was supposed to be inspiring, but it ended up becoming an absurd meme. He was basically he was telling like Anthony Ogogo, or that about racism. It was basically he basically painted himself as the white savior, and it was.
Look, we're all happy that he got Brandy, but outside of that, no.
Yeah, no. It's it's like this is something you got to really like look up because it's
If
funny.
anything, this will sound bad, but his father Dusty probably did more to end racism with his black female accompaniment than Cody has.
Oh wow!
Who remembers that from like back in the WCW days? Yeah, what was her name?
Wow, I forgot her name.
Anyone remember her name? If you wouldn't know, in the comments, put down who Dusty's lady was, because
wow,
like if someone didn't draw a parallel to that before, you have to now.
wow, wow.
Oh boy,
Dang, don't stop, Dave. Stop.
Wait, where's the camera? Zoom in. Dag, this is when you need all. I need him to be seeming like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, get yourself back there.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
but do we agree that Cody finally finishes this so this way he can continue his story? Because
yes, he has to.
We hope so. We all hope so.
Because come on,
but being that, yeah,
I just think that just end it with him and Brock. Let Cody win it.
I mean, I hope so. I really do hope so. Only because
it a strap match or a bullwhip match?
I think it's just a regular match.
It's a regular match.
Yeah,
I thought that was bringing back his dad's strap match that he first started.
No. I mean, it would be kind of appropriate, but I don't think Brock really does gimmick matches.
Yeah, because it's Brock Lesnar.
Right,
it's boring Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar without Paul Heyman as his mouthpiece it's like, yeah, he has some entertaining moments.
Yeah,
but like with the boombox was or where he the Money in the Bank back as the boombox was great. Like he has his moments. I will absolutely admit that. But it's like his matches end up being like the 5 moves of doom.
Right.
And it's like, he's a power guy. That's kind of how those matches tend to be. And is still athletic as hell.
Right.
It's just, it's like there's like he's like the new Big Show. It's like there's no variety in his matches now.
Like he doesn't do his famous shooting star press like he used to back in the day. Like it's like
the auto self pile driver.
I mean, Brock is what Brock is. He's a selling point regardless. Now, hopefully, from here on out, you give Cody a chance to get maybe a Survivor Series match against Roman. At the very latest. Because I don't want to see Cody stretching this out to next WrestleMania. Right?
But I have a feeling that's what they're going to do.
Oh, no.
Because you know what?
This story of Cody's is longer than War and Peace, all right? I'm tired of it. The Harry Potter saga was shorter.
Because we don't know what's going on between... Are we going to be at the next one? Who's the next match?
Well, actually, we're going to take a break from the matches at this moment because it is past the 10 o'clock hour, and it's
still going on
to talk about Dynamite.
Yeah, well, Dynamite is still going on.
Yes,
has not ended yet.
Yes, the main event, the women's title against
women's title was the main event,
right?
Yeah, it's Toni Storm versus Sheeta. That is what's closing out the match, which I think may be a bit of a retroactive move because of what they did have to say about, hey, what are you doing with the women's division here?
Book the women better.
Yeah, so for the 200 match,
that was the sign of the week last week.
Have
sure.
a women's match showcasing the main event. That's something, right? It's something. You guys aren't reacting, so I'm guessing it's not.
No, the match so far has been pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like I'm keeping an eye on the end of the match because they're finishing it up, and oh look,
What?
Lame.
What happened? The Outcast got involved.
No, well, yes, but also involves like the paint to the face. And but she kicks out.
Good.
Yep.
We will find out what happens at the end of that match.
Cheetah has kicked out
in a little bit.
But yeah, so
I do want to go over some other talking points in this.
The match has finished.
Who won?
Cheetah.
She's the champion?
Cheetah!
Yeah.
Oh,
She won with a roll up.
Oh, with a move and all.
It was a counter. It was a counter.
Wow.
Your new AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru Shida, two-time champ. Woo!
Yep.
Get out your kendo sticks.
Confetti everywhere.
About time, ladies and gentlemen.
I think the finish kind of felt rushed, but I think they realized that they were out of time, so they kept going. How you doing, Keith? But yeah, so it's Shida is the new AEW champion or women's champion.
Woo!
Even with interference.
I want that hug.
Oh, I am happy with that. I am very happy with that. Congratulations, Hikaru Shida, for your victory. Now you do have a target on your back, of course, with the Outcasts.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if they try to send Ruby Soho after her next.
Most likely.
Yeah, but do you think she really cares?
It was a good match, too.
I bet.
Mm-hmm. But
now the question becomes, now that you've gone ahead and you've gotten the belt on Shida, what match do you set up for her at Wembley Stadium? Because you do have to set up one for her now.
Oh, absolutely.
I know.
Will it be a no DQ match that will allow the rest of the crew to get involved?
Possibility.
I got an idea.
Queensberry rules?
No.
Nobody knows what Queensberry rules are.
Yeah. I do.
But that's you.
Well, it's still real to you. Congratulations. But I have no idea.
But I will call this, and I kind of have a feeling what will happen. It will be Shida versus Saraya.
Is she back from injury?
I'm not sure. She's still an absolute stunner.
Yeah, but All In is not too far away. I don't know if Saraya is going to be available for that.
You sure?
Physically, I'm not sure she's going to be available, which means it would either have to be Tony again or Ruby, because I don't think they've really lined up anyone else. I mean, obviously you have people like Britt Baker, and you certainly have Athena as the Ring of Honor champion. You have Chris Statlander if you want a champion versus champion thing, all AEW oriented. But I don't know. All I want to know is, do you give Shida a hardcore match? Because I love her in hardcore matches. Do that at Wembley. That would be something.
Yeah. But you know what? Like I said, it's going to be Saraya versus... I really have a feeling, because what bigger draw to have in London is to have the return of Saraya in Wembley Stadium. Thousands of her hometown fans.
Oh, absolutely. No, it makes sense to have her in there because of the locale, but again, you have to see whether or not she's going to be physically fit.
Yeah, it's like that is the big thing. If she has gotten cleared, absolutely. But if not, don't want to hurt her even more, though she probably will be very much involved. That's why I do agree it'll probably be Ruby Soho with the Saraya getting involved, or it'll be the Tony Storm rematch.
Yeah.
Right, but that's the thing.
So-
If you build up to the rematch, it's got to have something a little extra pepper
Yeah.
on it.
So that's why I would. So it's like, do you do the rematch first, or do you get the other ones involved in matches against her first, and then have the big rematch later on, or like she delays to invoke her rematch clause.
It's hard to say because All In's
Yeah.
only on the 27th. You only have so few weeks to build this up and
Exactly.
get it ready.
So that's why I'm thinking you might have a normal match between Ruby Soho, but
Or you just have a lot of beatdowns in the meantime.
exactly, it'll be beat down. It was like the Sheeta will win the middle match for like whatever show they're on. Then they'll get the beat down. They might do another match, beat down afterwards, and then you have the climax match at Wembley against Toni Storm, and continue it on.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
you might
Now-
get someone else involved.
Yes. Now, a couple of other things we did learn about tonight. We do know that it is official. Adam Cole will take on MJF for the AEW, the Triple B, at All In. That is the first major match that they've really announced for it. Everything's been nice and kosher. No one screwed over anybody, surprisingly.
Exactly.
If you even look at the after the credits of Collision this past weekend, they shared some tequila and had some pizza in the middle of the ring with FTR. Like, they've been really buddy, and it's surprising. So I don't know what they're going to do to lead up to the match. Hopefully, somebody like pisses off the other person. And
I do have a theory of what could happen.
certainly,
This will be the era where we're going to see MJF turn to face.
who?
This is going to be the era that we're going to see MJF turn face.
Oh,
Yeah,
and you're going to hate that, aren't you?
You know I'm going to hate that with a
I
passion.
know you're going to hate that. I know you will. I don't know. I mean, it really depends on how the match goes. We've seen MJF in enough singles matches to know he is the kind of person that will go ahead and screw around with somebody during the match. He may be all nice and kosher once he's in front of Adam Cole and they start doing their thing, but when it comes down to having to actually pin him, he'll pull out the ring, he'll do something else, he'll maybe call up Wardlow because Wardlow's not doing anything anymore right now. He'll do something. MJF always does something.
I
You know
really
what would be great? They've got the whole little thing with Roderick Strong being like, "No, you can't trust him. You can't trust him," with his little neck brace, looking like Bobby the Brain Heenan. I love that. But
Yep, and how he threw a fit during after the promo today
right,
backstage.
what if MJF gets Roderick on the take, and he's the reason Cole loses?
That could be the turn.
yeah.
That would
could
be
be the
I would
swerve.
like that.
Or this could have been the plan all along for Adam Cole.
Baby.
True.
Adam Cole gets Roderick Strong to do something to basically let MJF lose the belt, and now you have MJF as the babyface, and Adam Cole as the heel, and Adam Cole comes back out and say, "I'm the original heel. I'm the original manipulator. I'm the original."
It's a great storyline so far.
It's a possibility.
It's
That's the
enjoyable.
great thing about it. It could really go either way, and I don't think we're going to see anything to really cement one way or the other until the match happens.
And that's
going to
a
keep
sign
it
of a good.
vague as
And
all
that's a
hell.
sign of good booking and a good storyline.
Yes.
Or, y'all ready for this twist?
Y'all ready for this?
Dun, 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 dun. No. Stop.
Adam Cole and MJF never turn on each other, but surprisingly, someone else turn and attack both of them.
Maybe.
The Big Show.
No, Roderick Strong.
He's done turning shoes. He's worn them out.
Because number one, Roderick Strong doesn't like MJF.
He does
And
not.
then Roderick Strong is upset that Adam Cole is buddies with
Or FTR.
Oh,
gets
do with the
involved
pinnacle thing.
Yes.
It's
just
a possibility considering
FTR
they did how
just to
buddy they
mess
were.
things up.
Yeah, maybe.
And but here's the thing: he gets involved. It ends up just being like a full wash of a match, like a DQ or double DQ or whatever, or just the match gets called off due to interference. And then Adam Cole gets even more pissed at them because that was his opportunity. And it's like you ruined my opportunity, and MJF can just go, I signed it. I gave the chance. I honored my word.
I really feel it will be much darker if it's Roderick Strong.
Yeah. Why do you have to go darker? Why?
Cause
let's just keep it light, man. This is the first time they're gonna be in London like this, man. It's like you don't want people necessarily, if this is going to be like the final match of the night, you don't want people going home with like that Cody just got screwed ick. You know, you want to keep it lively and jivey.
Yeah. It can't be just some fart of an ending. Absolutely.
But remember, he doesn't like him. He's not happy that Adam Cole is with this guy. Here's the other kicker. He wants the title. He wants that brass ring. That's something Roger Strong never had.
Never while he was partnering with Cole. No, he was always like more a second banana. Sure.
Exactly. So he wants that top brass ring. And he feels as though MJF, why does this punk get the title? Why is he getting everything and I'm not?
Because you have a neck brace, you idiot.
It could be a front, man.
I know, but just, I can't take anyone with a neck brace seriously when it comes to, unless it's Big E. I can't take it seriously. Sorry, I know that's there you go, dark. All right.
Instead of or the Miz with his neck brace.
No, please, Miz with a neck brace. That's like Bob Orton with a cast on his arm. All right, please.
Please, the Miz. Really?
Really?
Zack Ryder with the neck brace in the wheelchair.
Lots of stuff to talk about with Dynamite 200. It looked like it was a stellar show, but we do have to get back on the road here to SummerSlam this weekend. And we continue on with this. Drew McIntyre versus Gunther again for the Intercontinental title.
It's going to end the same way. Gunther's going to win.
Yeah.
Life moves on. It's gonna be big meaty men slapping meat, and that's about it.
I'm going to disagree. I really feel as though it's going to be Drew McIntyre's time to win the Intercontinental title. They're trying to push Gunther. They're trying to push Gunther. God.
Great.
Not even his real name, but we're gonna go with it.
Yeah. But
great Google Moogle.
They're going to push him for the main roster.
Here's the thing. This is obviously just a holdover match. This is filler at best. Right. It's nice to have Drew back. I don't see him taking the belt off Gunther because Gunther has just been so good for the Intercontinental Championship. He is more, I'd say, a king of the mountain than, say, Roman or Rollins right now, just because he is probably the most fighting champion that WWE has.
But here's the kicker. I really feel as though
you get the kickers. You're like Shawn Michaels. All kickers.
Yeah, I'm a super kicker guy, so what the heck? But anyway, back to the subject. I really feel as though he is one of those people that he overstayed his welcome with that title. It's time to give the belt up to somebody, and then it's not going to be an L for him if he loses to Drew McIntyre. It's going to be more of a push for him to basically elevate to the main roster.
But he's on the main roster.
No, meaning world champion, WWE champion status.
Okay, so let's say if you're right about this and he gets put into the big championship angles. Who do you put him against?
Right now,
You certainly don't do it to Roman because I think that's slotted out for Cody.
No. You make him slowly build himself up. Like you basically have him face former world WWE or world champions. Like, okay, have him face Brock Lesnar. Have him face who else has been a world champion? Sheamus. He don't have to basically hold that title to feel relevant. He just have to basically do an onslaught of I'm going after all the former champions to make my way to whoever's the target, whether it's Rollins or whether it's Roman.
Yeah, but they're kind of already doing like a squash legend sort of thing with Grayson Waller. You really want to go ahead and pretty much copy paste the same mentality for Gunther and Imperium?
See, it makes more sense for Gunther than it does for Mason Waller.
Grayson Waller talks a lot of smack. It's perfect for him.
Yeah, talk his smack and get his butt whooped.
Unless he goes for the old people, sure.
But Gunther has his self-relevance. That's the purpose of the Intercontinental Belt. The purpose of the Intercontinental Belt is to prove relevance and also elevate yourself to the main roster, to the bigger title.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
But can you really see Drew McIntyre being the next person to hold that candle?
Yes. Because only person that was close enough to beat Gunther was Ali.
Ali?
I mean, Ali. Yeah. Mustafa Ali.
What about Sheamus?
Mustafa Ali was really close.
Sheamus was closer. I would guarantee Sheamus was closer.
No, Mustafa Ali was very
Mustafa Ali is now on NXT battling over who's going to get their butt whooped by Dominic. All right. It's not going to be Ali.
I know Dominic. It's not going to be Ali, but he was the closest to ever beat him for the title. But due to circumstances, he went to NXT.
Because they need more high flyers to go along there with Dragon Lee and Axiom and all that. You got Wesley's probably going to get brought up sooner or later, so they need someone to stay down there.
And then not only that, I love my brother Kofi Kingston wound up taking his place because he got injured. So technically, it was supposed to be Mustafa Ali becoming WWE champion.
That's a big stretch. I know where you're going with that, but that is a coast to coast kind of leap.
Ali will not become champion because with Vince running things, there's zero chance in hell.
He was never going to be champion. I mean, I like Ali. I really do, but they have not booked him well. He has not booked himself well. He's done himself no favors with the characterizations that they've given him, whether it be the hacker or the good guy cop or, the power of positivity dude that he's been trying to be. Nothing's fitting.
I like the power of positivity guy.
Yeah, it was great when it was back on the New Day.
Yeah.
New Day.
So
Day rocks.
But again, outside of Drew, who do you put in front of Gunther? It's certainly not going to be. I don't think it's going to be Drew. I don't. I think Gunther's retaining.
Yeah.
And I don't see Riddle being the guy to take it.
No.
I don't know if they're going to ever move Tommaso Ciampa off of Shinsuke Nakamura, but if that ever happens, maybe Tommaso.
Not by SummerSlam.
No, not by SummerSlam time. No. Maybe by Survivor Series. Maybe by Survivor Series that someone takes it off of him. And then that way you put Gunther into the program leading up to WrestleMania. But it's not going to be Drew.
I think it's going to be Drew.
No. Drew's going to lose. He's going to have a temper tantrum, probably going to do a heel turn.
No, I think it's going to be Drew. The reason why, because Drew was supposed to be supposed to ask for his release earlier, and he decided to come back for whatever reason, and they never disclosed what that reason was. So I'm putting my bet on Drew McIntyre winning that Intercontinental belt. Gunther is going to be forced to go into the main roster and face whoever's
I feel like we should be putting money on this. I really feel like we should be putting money on this.
Well, we could keep track of predictions.
Well, yeah, we do have it here, but
Yeah.
Next prediction.
Yeah.
Let's try to run through these a little bit faster. I know we're running a little short on time, but
easy breezy.
As much as I want Asuka, but being that you know who's involved,
yeah,
it's Vince booking. After night 2 of WrestleMania, I do not hold out any hope that it's not going to go with a crappy Vince book win. So, you know who it's going to probably be.
Who?
It's Dow, who should not be named anymore because I am just so tired of her.
You mean Charlotte?
How'd you guess?
Charlotte Flair.
How'd you guess?
The blonde one, Charlotte.
All right, and Ryan, who you think?
I'd much prefer Asuka, but
as would I. Don't get me wrong. I want Asuka to win, absolutely.
I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in this one.
Oh my god!
A monkey wrench.
Another kicker. That's it. Davion's nickname is the kicker.
No,
the swerve.
I'm not.
Davion Kicker
I'll
Bussy.
take that. I'll take that.
Kicker Bussy.
No, I'm going to take the swerve. Yeah, you suck. But anyway, I'm going to call it. Io is going to cash in her Money in the Bank and win the women's title.
Now, see, I'd rather you book the show. That's a good booking.
Well, here's the question, though. Does Io do it during the match, or does she do it after the match?
I feel like
because that way you're still declaring a winner regardless.
After the match.
Then who wins the match?
That way it'll let Vince give Charlotte yet another title win, and then Io takes it right away.
That one would have to have an
I will say this. I really
they're giving her as many title wins as friggin' possible.
Either that or I really think Bianca's gonna win and then somebody screws her over and it's gonna be Io.
Okay.
It makes sense.
I kind of want to stick with the belief that Asuka will retain because I want to believe that Bianca and Charlotte will get in each other's way too much.
I want to believe.
I want to believe in the Empress of Tomorrow. All right?
I would much rather have the Empress of Tomorrow.
Unless she wins and Io surprises her and beats her.
See, I would rather it be Asuka retain and Io go after Asuka because we've already seen in previous iterations those two can have some beef.
Oh, absolutely. And in a logical world, that could work really well.
Especially if Bayley is going to be on the injured list for a while. She can easily be mic check for Io. And so it's basically those two, without Dakota Kai being around, up against Asuka.
But, like I said, in a logical world, that could work. But with Vinny, that's good shit Mac inside the booking booth and changing results.
Like medical leave or something? Like,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Didn't he get like subpoenaed or something? Like,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
He will find a way.
He will call Mago Cole on the phone and tell him to relay a change in the match.
His mustache will send messages.
The mustache
already sends messages, and I think it's to like Chris Hansen.
He'll be the laptop GM again.
His mustache will send messages.
It has its own Wi-Fi.
It already sends a message. It says, "Arrest me. I have things in my closet."
All
he has to do is like grow it out longer, and he can wrap it around his finger, looking like Simon Gotch from the Vaudevillians.
He'll look like from WWE.
He'll look like JD.
You know that, right?
Vince McMahon looks like a clown. We all understand this, and you can clip that.
I'd rather have the Vince puppet from the Firefly Funhouse.
I agree.
Well, yeah, because that one you can actually burn, and you know.
Yes, you can, and you could wrestle it and slam it.
Okay. Enough Vince hating. I know. We have
logically, it should be Bianca or Asuka. Most likely, though, it's going to be you know who, and hopefully, after that it ends up being a cash-in, because like I said, they are pushing to give her as many title wins as possible, like her father.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of
100%.
title wins,
Okay.
I want Finn to win this
So do I.
so badly.
Everybody do.
Ooh,
And it's not just because it would give like the Judgment Day this overall, dominance between Rhea's title, between Dominic's title, and then Finn would have a title, and then obviously Damian with his suitcase.
Honestly, no, I agree. I think so. I think that Finn could win this.
I want Finn to win this. I think Finn deserves this win.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of history behind this.
Mm-hmm.
All the way back to that red licorice belt.
Yeah.
Which
And
they don't even have anymore.
right. But here's the counter. Do I trust Damian Priest or not trust Damian Priest? Because there's always a curveball when it comes to these titles. Will that make the title relevant if Damian Priest cash in his Money in the Bank on his own partner to win that belt? Or does it make sense for him to cash it on the WWE champion? Do we want to see the separation and the divide of Judgment Day? Or do you want to see them to dominate the sports entertainment?
Mm-hmm.
Here's my thinking. And this would be me if I was to book it.
Mm-hmm.
You bring in Damian with the Money in the Bank briefcase. But you have him use it during the match. So this way it's a three-way dance. And Finn still wins. That way, Damian has gone ahead, shown his colors, said, "Oh, I'm just here to back you up. And then he goes ahead, tries to pull a couple of pins on Rollins. And then that irks up Finn enough that those two brawl. Seth tries to take advantage, but Finn still gets the belt. Then you have the championship in the New Day's hands, and then you just have this glowing ire reach a fevered pitch between Damian and Finn, and it becomes Damian's trials to see whether or not he'll ever get a match against Finn one-on-one, since now he doesn't have like the sure thing in his hand.
I don't like the Judgment Day going against each other.
Yeah, but all great factions will eventually go against each other. It happens.
Yeah, you're right. I don't like it, and I think what it is I think it's too early for it.
Is it though? I mean, it's been pretty much a year since this version of the New Day has been around.
You mean Judgment Day?
Judgment Day, sorry. New Day, Judgment. That's a lot of days. Day. But yeah, it's been a hot minute, and right now they're all reaching like that peak.
And then because you do want Damian Priest winning a title, but do you want to have him win it or lose the value of winning it against your own teammate and making him feel like he made a stupid decision? Or do you want him to execute it and execute his dominance on winning a title?
See, this is where it becomes tricky. The fact of the matter is, we know Seth can't hold on to it forever. He was a nice starting person to hold the belt, but Seth should not be the person that holds on to the belt forever.
Right.
And if anyone's going to take it off of him at this moment, I hope it is Finn, because they've probably got like the best story to tell to get that belt. And whether you like the Judgment Day or you hate the Judgment Day, mostly because of Dominic, there is no denying that Finn got screwed the last time these two fought over a belt. So you have to have sympathy for the man.
All right, I will say this. I don't agree with Damian cashing in during the match. I do agree with him cashing in when he feels Finn is going to lose, and Seth wins, and that's when he cashes in.
So you're saying throwing in the Money in the Bank briefcase as like a fallback because he doesn't have faith that Finn will win. So as long as he does it, at least the New Day in general has the belt.
Correct.
I mean, that could also work too, because then that would really fire Finn up. Because that's like, you don't trust me? You don't think I could get it done? With these abs? And who knows? Maybe that puts Finn a little bit more in the tweener realm, and maybe he jumps out of the New Day because
Judgment Day.
Oh God! I just
Judgment
can't get past the fact that they, at one point, they had two groups that were basically the blank day. It's like, why, of all the naming conventions, did you copy that? What, we're gonna get the Viking Day at some point, or we're gonna get like
I know. Jesus Christ, God, no.
The Imperium Day.
No.
Imperium Day.
Burn all y'all. Oh my God, y'all need to take some cocaine or weed or something because I can't. No.
If when Johnny Gargano comes back from injury and he teams up with Tommaso, it'll be the DIY Day.
Day it yourself.
Where's the weed? Where is the weed? Where is the cannabis? Where is cocaine?
You just need something to get the image out of your mind.
No, y'all need to be higher than the rest of them. Because it's shit.
I'm drinking Burger King soda. Does that matter?
Oh, here's another one. The Blood Day.
Really? Really?
Well, it's either that or the Usi Day. And Usi Day sounds a bit much.
Usi Day?
Usi Day sounds like something that goes along with Dewdrop. All right, let me just put it like that.
Usi Day is like Jar Jar Binks talk.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I love to watch the Usi Day.
Okay. All right. I got you. It's all good. I got you. I got you, Ryan. I got
you. Okay.
Bring us back to the show, God.
Yes. Back to Usi Day here. So, the final match on the card, as far as...
And the sad part, we haven't even drank anything yet.
Yeah, no, God help us if we actually turn this hump day into a drinking game. Oh my God!
Really?
We'd be out of here. We'd be done.
All right, Tribal Combat: Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns for the umpteenth multi-belt. Who's its champion? However they call it now.
I'm gonna say it. I have a feeling somebody's going to interfere.
Yeah.
I don't know who. Somebody's interfering. As bad as some of y'all going to say Roman Reigns, why do I have a deep feeling the title is going to change?
I don't think so.
No,
it's probably going to be a DQ ending. That's what I think.
Yeah, the fact that they have this like weird stipulation to the match, this tribal combat, whatever,
it's going to absolutely come into play. 100%.
Yeah, I don't.
And it's going to probably involve Solo.
Because
it's going to involve Solo. Then they're going to feud with him, taking Roman off this train. And letting him keep on the title so he can take a break while having the title so he can just keep racking up those days because of course he is. LOL, Reigns wins. But yeah, I think it's going to be like either a DQ ending or there's some shenanigan that's going to pop up that will involve Solo or either of the Usos. It's
possibly even Paul. Paul's been getting like mollywopped lately. So
maybe it's going to be a fustercluck.
Yeah,
at the end because that's how they're going to book it, just so they keep the belt on Reigns.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm fully expecting it.
The surprising aspect, Reigns loses the title.
That would be a very big surprise, but not with Vince booking it.
And I will say this, there is rumors that a certain person is supposed to be in Detroit.
Oh, if you're talking about the rumor that Dwayne's going to be there.
Kevin Nash is going to be there, but
Kevin Nash don't do shit unless it's for money.
Well, he'll run to the ring, blow out a quad.
Kevin Nash don't run either.
Away.
With those legs.
Fine, he'll be. They'll dig up the old Royal Rumble ring cart that drive it down, and he's still gonna blow a quad.
They'll get that bulldozer that Brock used last year.
Break out the milk truck.
That'd be the perfect person to basically manage the new world order.
New day. New world order day.
Really?
New world day.
New day order.
I can't with
New day world.
I can't.
Day world the day world order.
Whatever function of letters works best.
The DWO. It's got a ring to it.
WOD. The WAD.
Audience, this is what I gotta deal with
on a
daily basis.
All I know is that the chat got derailed again. Take a shot.
But yeah,
we need to have like a ticker up top.
Yeah, if Jay wins, it's not going to be a clean win. It's not going to move too much of the needle.
It's not, and even if Jay wins, it's not going to result in a title change because of shenanigans.
Right. It's going to be one of those things where I could almost see Roman taking his ball and going home after this for a while.
Absolutely.
Because the whole idea of like the championship having to be defended every 30 days or something, they stopped that with Brock.
I was going to say, they've stopped that ages ago.
Yeah, so there's nothing that says that they have to switch the belts, even with Roman taking some time off.
Yeah. And they'll keep the belt on him. He'll just keep ticking up days for whatever milestone they want to push it to.
But I get it. They could do whatever they want.
That's how they're booking them.
Yeah. It's Chinatown, man. It's the politics.
That's how they're booking them. Crowd reaction be damned.
Yeah.
All of us be damned.
You saw what happened at WrestleMania. That was the opportunity.
Yeah, that was
and I understand like people saying it's like, oh, it's building up story. Like, you wouldn't have had the bloodline have this type of story if he didn't have the title. Yes, you absolutely could have.
Because he doesn't. Because if it's rumor mill, and to me, if it's proven that The Rock is coming, you don't have to have the match with Roman with the title against The Rock.
Yeah,
you don't.
But that's what they're gonna want to book it at. But the question is, you would want a Reigns Rock match on a big show, because The Rock would not be involved if it wasn't one of the big shows. If it's like WrestleMania followed by SummerSlam, then maybe a Survivor Series or what the heck is the fourth one? Why am I?
And thankfully for him, there's no acting going on with him involved, so he has the free time.
Yes, he does. So it's
if
like,
you want to do a campaign leading up to Survivor Series, you can do that now.
Yes. So it's like, could they get him involved and make it a triple threat match, or have him as a special guest referee?
I don't know about special guest referee, because I mean, you've got someone with the charisma of The Rock. You don't put him.
Oh, no. Well, but the thing is, you could. You could get him involved somehow, and having him be the guest referee, because he would be impartial, being that they're all family. He's technically impartial. So it's like it could work out. Two.
It doesn't matter
what the count is.
3.
It doesn't matter what the count is. And then rock bottom, people's elbow. He gets the pin on Jay. The ghost of Earl Hebner runs down the ramp and counts 3, but it's not legal because reasons. Roman pops back up, super spear punch, and he walks out.
But also make Jay strong.
Yes. Well, it's like they've at least established that they can make a Roman opponent look strong.
Right.
So at least they've established that rather than the infinite squashes that we've seen in the past.
Although you gotta feel bad for Jimmy versus Jay. Because once again, somebody's still getting the short end of the stick regardless.
Yes. So then we might see interference with that, creating that storyline. Then maybe Solo tries for the belt and betrays Reigns. Who knows? Either way, it's going to end up being.
Then they bring in Tamina, and Tamina tries to go
LOL.
for the belt.
Either way, it's just going to be LOL. Reigns wins. He's going to hit whatever the next milestone is.
Rikishi comes back.
And then he'll throw it, and then maybe they'll take the belt off of him at the next WrestleMania, because why not?
You look fly to me,
Rikishi. You know what,
dude? Don't act like you want Rikishi.
I would love. Well, unfortunately, it's like he has no movement anymore. Unfortunately, but I would love to see him back. Maybe have Scotty 2 Hotty come in behind him.
Look,
why not?
Like all great big bootied women, you don't need movement. You just need to be there. Mm-hmm. And Rikishi just needs to be there. Make his ass a roadblock. Just like boosh. Pop him into the corner.
Stink face to Roman Reigns.
The ultimate indignity on the way down from the top of the bloodline. From the head of the table. When you go from the head of the table to your head in a man's ass crack, there is point A to point Z.
You go from the head of the table to the rear of the table.
Yes.
And hope you don't throw up like Booker did.
Oh my God.
That was so great. But all right, so that aside, we have given all of our predictions for the matches this coming Saturday, August 5th. Around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for your pre-show. To go ahead, check that out on Peacock. And again, congratulations to Hikaru Shida for becoming the new women's title holder of AEW.
And I would like to say this.
Yes.
You owe me a hug. Not you, but the person that won that title. You owe me a hug.
Mm-hmm.
Hikaru Shida owes you a hug.
She owes me a hug.
Why?
It's like when I saw what's the other woman that won the title?
Toni Storm?
No, not Toni Storm. That was
Rio?
Not Rio. The one that was tag team partners with Soho.
Sarada?
No.
Saraya.
Willow Nightingale?
Yes. She gave me a hug.
Aw.
Okay, so you got a hug from Willow.
And she got the title. I want a hug from the champ.
Yeah.
Just like I want to face the champ of AEW.
Also, I could give you the results of the remaining matches as well.
All right, I think I came up with a new day, the delusional day.
No, I am not delusional. Because I can beat MJF.
The swerve.
If he turns face.
The effed up with the day.
I'll go with the swerve. I like it.
I like it. Thank you.
The get that boosie day.
The new Davion?
No. Swerve day.
No. There's already a swerve.
D-swerve.
D-swerve. There you go.
Kicker day.
No, D-swerve. D-swerve. Thank you, Kyle. You're
No,
awesome.
Kyle, don't encourage him.
No, Kyle is on my top 5 list.
I aim to please.
I don't care if I'm on your top 8 like this was old school Facebook and MySpace.
Wow.
Okay, so
we're here doing work here, all right? I'm not here.
Swerve is the new name, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Okay, you better remember that for next week because I ain't saying it.
Okay. No, Kyle,
you'll do the intro next week.
Yeah.
Not if I mute him.
It's like straight up around the horn here.
All right. Enough inner politics fighting here, all right? We're not the Judgment Day. So, go ahead, check out the results from AEW 200 tonight.
A lot of good ones.
Yes, watch SummerSlam If you have the extra free time, go check out that terrible match of from the Great American Bash of Gable Stevenson.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was.
You saw Kyle snicker there.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, I do reiterate, I do agree. Watch AEW. Watch the replay of AEW tonight, because there was another return of a longtime EC Dub original.
And he wanted to fight me.
Yeah, what do those movements mean? If you're not a true wrestling fan, go ahead, try it, check it out, figure out if you can guess. But
against Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Yes, but for Davion, for Kyle, for
Swerve.
myself, this has been Jabronis United. Stay humble.